Hey guys, K88 back at it with another video, and today, as you guys can see in the title, yes, you did not read it wrong. We are doing the top 50 movies of the 2010s. So basically, I'm going to try not to stay too long on every movie because it's going to be a lot of movies. This list is big. It's it's filled with hella movies, so I'm not going to be staying on one movie too long. I'm not going to be, what I'm saying, speaking on the directors and all the behind the scenes bullshit, but basically, this is how it goes. I'm gonna pick 5 movies from every year from 2010 all the way up to 2020. So that's 50 movies in total. Um, and just know, guys, this is not picks from what people think are the best horror movies. This is what I believe are the best horror movies from 2010s. Some are more like horror comedies, like you guys might see a couple movies in there you might disagree on. But yeah, we're just gonna get right into this list. Just know this is a really big list. So yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so let me in. This movie, it's just kind of mysterious at the beginning. You don't know what's going on. You suspect things are weird in it, but basically this girl moves in next door to this boy, and he suspects that like she has a secret and that she's like weird and stuff. And if you guys watch it, you'll like it. I think it's one of the better movies that came out in 2010. Just know that 2010 wasn't really the best year for horror movies as far as them being really good. But yeah, this one's alright. This was gonna be my fifth pick. So yeah, let's get to the next one. Okay, for this one, Frozen, not the Disney movie. This is about a group of friends that get stuck on a chairlift up highs in the mountain. Like, them, they just fucked up and they just like stayed out late and they got caught up there and they're stuck and they're literally frozen, man. They're freezing to death. And this movie fucked me up when I was a kid. I'm like, oh my god, this movie's crazy, bro. And yeah, I would recommend you guys watch it. It's a pretty good movie. So that's gonna be my fourth pick. So for my third pick, I'm gonna do Tucker and Dale versus Evil. You guys might be saying this is not a horror movie; it's a comedy. But some will say it's a horror movie. This movie is great. It's hilarious. It took me a little bit to put it first. That's why I put it third. And like, it's one of the better movies out there. If you guys haven't seen it, I would recommend go watch that movie. It's really funny, and it just does a little, you know, cliche on the horror, on the horror industry. So yeah, I would say go watch it. All right, so for my second pick of the 2010s, I'm going to go with I Spit on Your Grave. If you guys haven't seen this movie, I recommend go watch this movie. It's a revenge film. It's fucking crazy. Jennifer Hills is a bad bitch, so go check that out. That's definitely second. And for the number one spot, Insidious, bro. As you guys can see, like, this is one of the better films. It did change as far as like how horror was gonna be after 2010, but like honestly, I'm not a big fan of the Insidious franchise, The Conjuring, all those movies, Annabelle. I'm not really a big fan of it, but Insidious was definitely what made me enjoy these movies. Like, if I never seen Insidious and I just started seeing Conjuring and all these movies, I'd be like, these are whatever. But Insidious definitely brought those movies on the scene, and I would say it's definitely up there. So this is my number one, and that's it for the 2010s. Okay, guys, so for 2011, the fifth film I have right now is going to be the Thing prequel. I know, please don't get on me and tell me this movie is trash. It's utter and complete trash. I know the CGI is terrible. Only reason I'm putting it here is because they did a little bit of, something cool for the prequel of The Thing, which is one of my favorite movies, bro. John Carpenter, he went off on that movie. That's one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. And like I just like how they connected the end to the beginning of The Thing. And honestly, it's not bad. I mean, it could have been better. They really just it was like a prequel remake. It was so weird. So honestly, 2011 didn't have that many good films, and I couldn't find one to put in here that made me feel like it's better than this. So that says a lot about 2011. But yeah, that's gonna be my fifth pick. Okay, for the next one, number four, I'm gonna pick Fright Night. This is also another vampire movie. It's bad. It's pretty good. It's not that bad. It's kind of cheesy. Um, it's a little bit gory from what I remember. Also, I didn't. I only rewatched a little bit of these films that I felt like okay, I gotta rewatch this one. This one I didn't rewatch. This is just coming from the top of my head. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be four from the list of movies that I've seen from 2011, it's definitely 4. But yeah, this one's alright. It's a vampire movie. That's all I can say. For the third one of 2011, I'm gonna do Apollo 18. For some reason, I was really like I really liked this movie a lot as a kid, and like I was only 11 in 2011. Okay, so that says a lot. But I remember this movie very vividly, and like it just like I like space a lot, I like aliens, I like all that creepy stuff, and I think it was definitely all right film. It wasn't the best, but like it made the space such a mysterious and like the moon like cool thing for me. So yeah, that's gonna be my third pick right there. For my second pick of 2011, I'm gonna do Red State. If you guys have not seen this movie, I'll tell you go watch it. It's fucking insane. That's all I'm gonna say. It's insane. I'm moving on to the next one. And for number one, I'm gonna put You Are Next. This is definitely worth the watch if you haven't seen it. It's a really good movie. It's different. You know what I'm saying? It's like a home invasion movie, and I would recommend you go see this movie if you haven't. Like, go check it out. Definitely. 2012, another year of just shit horror films. I just don't know what it is about these earlier 2010 years. It's just not very good. So for the fifth pick, not first, sorry, fifth pick, I'm going to go with Paranorman. I know the fucking cartoon, but like if you're a kid and you're like 8, 7, you're gonna go see this. It's like pretty crazy. It's a pretty good movie. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually a really good movie. So I'd recommend you watch it, even if you don't think it's scary. Like just watch it. Go watch that. All right. Number four, Prometheus. It's connected to the Alien franchise. What more can I say? It has the history of how aliens started, and that's it. I can't say more than that. Like, definitely worth the watch. It's crazy. It's a little bit crazy. Number three, Sinister. This movie is another like Insidious, The Conjuring. It's a little bit like following those footsteps and stuff like that. So like, honestly, it's not the best, but maybe for that time, like Sinister 1 was pretty good. Sinister 2 now, like, don't even search that up. Don't even watch that movie. Is terrible, bro. But Sinister was alright. Sinister was alright. For my number two pick, it's gonna be The Woman in Black. I really like what Daniel Radcliffe did. His acting was really good in this movie. Um, it's a lot to it. I'll say definitely worth the watch. It's a different movie. You know what I'm saying? I definitely say it's worth the watch. My number one pick in 2012, The Cabin in the Woods. This movie is great, bro. Like, if you could say now, be like, okay, I see where this movie comes from and like what it means to the horror genre. It's just making fun of it in a way, right? And the ending could be a little bit cheesy, where they ended up sacrificing people to the gods, but at the same time, like it's really funny just how everything that's going in like into the thought that's going into the movie, and like what they're putting towards to make that movie really really funny, and like I guess you could say a little bit scary, but it's hilarious. It's definitely worth the watch. I'll say go check that out right now if you've never seen it. All right. 2013, another year of just mediocre movies. I mean, there is really good movies in this list, and like you know, just in general, what I think about this list is just like it could have been good, really good, but like there's two movies in there that kind of fuck it up for me. So I'm gonna start off with the fifth. Um, World War Z. World War Z. It's a zombie movie. Brad Pitt's in it. What more can I say? I mean, it's all right. All right. It's not your typical zombie movie, but it's pretty crazy when you watch it. The number four spot, The Purge. This movie I saw in theaters with my brother and my family. Uh, Probably one of the last movies I ever watched in the theaters with my family, and it was alright. I mean, it was the first one probably was the best one because like you thought like just the thought of like, oh my god, The Purge, like one day a year you get to kill for the whole day, like that's so cool. And then you see the sequels and you're like, this is it's whatever, right? I don't fuck with it. All right. Number three pick of 2013, The Conjuring. Like I said again, Insidious, Sinister, Conjuring, Annabelle, all these movies, they're the same in my opinion. But The Conjuring was alright, alright? The clap game, all that, the premise of all that shit. When you first see it, you're like, damn, it's a little scary in theaters, but you could get used to all those jump scares. You could see them coming from a mile away. They do the camera zooms, they do the first person views. This is all this shit, you know what I'm saying? It's alright movie. It's alright movie. Number two. Now these two are great movies. I love these two movies. Mama. Mama was it's really good, guys. Like it's a really good movie. It's one of the better horror movies out there. I want to say it's a great, but it's really good. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed it a lot. I saw it in theaters. It's different, and you know what I'm saying, like something new. And I'll say I recommend you guys to watch that. And for the number one spot of the 2013 movies, it's Evil Dead remake. I love this movie, bro. I love the gore. I love the scenes. I just love the all out, gnarliness of it. Like it's fucking insane, bro. There's just so much in that movie, right? And it's a remake of the original Evil Dead, which is also a really good movie, but it's almost like its own movie, like separate from that. Like you can't even look at it as a remake in a way. I would say if you guys never seen that, and I know most of you guys seen that, go fucking check that out. That's definitely one of the better movies out there. So that's it for my five picks for 2013. Let's move on to the next. 2014, another year of alright movies. There's good movies in this list. All right, so let's start off with number five, and we'll put the Taking of Deborah Logan. I've watched this movie. Some scenes could be scary, very spooky, and you're like, oh, this shit's weird. So yeah, that's gonna be definitely my fifth pick of the 2014s. Fourth, Last Shift. Okay, when I seen this movie, bro, I didn't know what to think. I was like, what the fuck? This is creepy, bro. You have a police officer working her last shift in a building that's being closed down the next day, and a lot of creepy shit happening. It's definitely a worth the watch. Watch it with somebody. Watch it alone. Watch it in the dark. I don't give a fuck, but just watch it. It's a good movie. So right now, I'm stuck between putting A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night or The Babadook. I think I'm gonna put Babadook for my third pick, only because like I think A Girl Walks Home Alone at night is really really good. That's a really good movie. But Babadook definitely is gonna be third. Babadook was good. Don't get me wrong. It was not ass. It was a really good movie. I enjoyed it a lot. Babadook. I forgot. I don't even know if that's really from the movie. I think it is. I fucking forgot. I've seen so many movies nowadays. So, like I said, second, A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night. That movie is definitely worth the watch. Its ratings are high. It's definitely one of the better horror movies out there. Like, definitely. And for number one, It Follows. Now, I know most of you guys seen this movie. This movie is great, bro. It's just like a representation of, you could look at it like a sexual transmitted disease. Something's following her after having sex with this guy, and it's just crazy. Like it's just a lot. And I would say definitely worth that watch. That movie is definitely a 9.9 out of 10, bro. 2015, and I'm gonna start The Invitation. It's gonna be my fifth one. Alright, it's alright. We're gonna run through this 2015 list. Number four, Circle. Group of people, they're just wake up and they're there. That's it. It's crazy. I would say watch it. Definitely. Number three, The Visit. Granddaughter, grandson go visit their grandparents. It's not their fucking grandparents. Weird shit. Definitely worth the watch. Number two, The Witch. This one is hard. Okay, I'm gonna take my time on this one. This one is hard to like as a person that if you're not really into horror movies like this, like you won't really like it. There's a lot going on. I enjoyed this movie a lot. It's really good. It's psychological horror. It's a whole bunch of that. It just fucks you up, and you start watching it and you're like, damn, this movie's a little bit weird, but it like the vibe just throws you off. So definitely. For number one, Bone Tomahawk, bro. This movie is fucking great, bro. I'm literally about to watch this movie right after I finish this video, bro. This movie it's fire, bro. I'll definitely go watch this movie. That's it for my 2015 list. Let's move on to 2016. 2016 top five right now. Number five, Hush. Death Girl is in her house. This guy's trying to come in, fucking with her. It's crazy. You see it. You see in the background. He's there. She's on a computer. She can't hear nothing. So definitely up there. I'm gonna put Split at number four. People won't count this as a horror movie, but if you go look at the 2016 horror movies, it's not really much that you could be like, okay, I see why you picked Split. Um, Definitely pretty cool. He has split personalities. He kidnaps a girl, two girls, whatever, and yeah, he just has them hostage. Number three, The Autopsy of Jane Doe. This movie's fucking crazy, bro. It's creepy as fuck. Has you on your toes, and you're like, what the fuck, man? This shit is just weird, bro. There's one scene where there's like a mirror in the corner. He's like standing there looking, and there's like some. It looks like you can see the. I don't know what the fuck those mirrors are called. The ones that you can see around the corners, and it looks like there's somebody standing around the corner. And then I think he goes around the corner. There's nobody there, but it's just some creepy shit like that. Like it was a really good movie. Number two, Train to Busan. Very, very sad movie. Very good movie. It's about zombies overtaking a train. And if you haven't seen this, go. I tell you, go watch this fucking movie. It's really good. Like, this is definitely a 10 out of 10, bro. Like, great movie. For number one of 2016, it's going to be Don't Breathe. You guys definitely know what I'm talking about. It's the movie where the three people go into a home invasion on this guy, and he's blind, and he starts fucking them up, bro. And he just like crazy, bro. And they find out some crazy shit. Like it's very, very, smart the way those directors and the writer picked that movie. Like it's a little bit, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody would think of something like that. So definitely gonna give it the number one spot. Let's move on to 2017. 2017, the year with there was a really, really a lot of good horror movies. We're gonna start off with The Ritual. This movie's just it's just weird as fuck. There's a lot of like creepy shit. The people are stuck in the woods. It's a woods movie, forest movie. Um, Definitely recommend. Number four, Gerald's Game. Husband handcuffs wife to the bed, dies from a heart attack. She's stuck there. A lot of creepy shit happens. I'm sorry, just thinking about the scene. If you don't like body horror and shit like that, like this scene is the handcuffs. She's trying to. Oh, okay. That scene fucked me up just watching that. So definitely worth the watch. That movie's good. Number three, 1922. It's on Netflix. Definitely go watch this movie. It's one of the different horror movies, but it's fucks you up mentally. You're like, what the fuck is going on? There's so much going on. And it's like, it's just crazy, bro. Worth the watch. Number two, It. Um, what more can I say? It's a clown hunting these kids down. Very good scenes. Very scary sometimes. I hate clowns, but definitely worth the watch, bro. I'm just gonna keep saying it. If these movies are on the list, it's worth the watch, bro. Number one, Jordan Peele's Get Out. Oh my god. If you guys haven't seen this movie, I don't know what you're doing. You don't care about horror movies. You care about these little lame, stupid movies, bro. Get Out is one of the best movies to come out in the last 10, 20 years, bro. So good. Jordan Peele is a fucking genius, bro. So go check that out. All right, number five for 2018. It's gonna be Halloween. This is not the remake. This is gonna be the sequel to the original. I don't know. The timeline is all fucked up, guys. If you guys want to learn about the timeline, go watch some videos on it or search it up because like the timeline is everywhere, bro. But definitely I enjoyed it. I watched in theaters with some friends and I had a good time. It's nice to see Michael Myers back in the action and like you know hunting motherfuckers down. That shit is so lit. And Halloween Kills is coming out soon, later this year, so I'm gonna be ready for that. Number four for 2018 is gonna be Overlord, a war Nazi zombie movie. It's worth the watch. It's crazy. It's a lot going on, but it's good. I really really enjoyed that movie. That movie's scary, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Like I had trouble watching that movie, but yeah, I think J.J. Abrams directed it. I'm not sure, but for a moment there, I thought it was like in the Cloverfield like universe, but I thought I went to go watch it thinking that had to do with Cloverfield universe, but it didn't. But yeah, definitely worth the watch. I'll say watch Overlord. Number three for 2018, it's gonna be Bird Box. Blindfolded, you can't. If you open your eyes, you're gonna fucking, what I'm saying, die. I don't know what. I can't even remember what happens. You go crazy or something, but yeah, it's just some weird shit happened to Earth, and like you have to go surviving without seeing. So it's really good movie. Go check that out. Number two for 2018, this movie fucked me up. This one scene in it, Hereditary. You guys know what scene I'm talking about. That movie fucked me up. I would recommend definitely go check that out. It's a little bit weird towards the end. It starts becoming about like cult and Satan and shit, but definitely worth the watch. There's some weird shit happening in that fucking movie. My number one pick for 2018 is gonna be A Quiet Place. If you guys ever seen The Office, sorry, I got a text message. If you guys ever seen The Office, you guys know who Jim is. His name is John Kuklinski in real life. He directed and he starred in this movie. He did so good in this movie. This movie is fucking great, bro. It's a 10 out of 10, bro. So good. Go check that fucking movie out. And that's gonna be it for 2018. We're going on to 2019. 2019, we're gonna start off with Into the Tall Grass. This movie is a mind fuck. If you guys never seen it, go check it out. Two brothers and sister, I think brothers and sister walk into these cornfields or like these tall grasses, and like it's a warp in time. Whatever the fuck happens in that movie, I don't know. I can't even fucking like process it, but it's worth the watch because it's crazy. Number 4, Escape Room. Sick movie. I like the tricks, I like the games, I just like everything about it. It's pretty good movie. It's worth the watch. I think the new Escape Room maybe just came out or it's coming out. Whenever this video drops, I don't know. It's definitely right now it's July 13th, so I think the movie already came out. I'm not sure, but yeah, definitely worth the watch. Go check it out. It's a little bit different, you know. Number 3 for 2019, I'm gonna do Crawl. Um, this movie's about some alligators and like a daughter and father getting stuck in the basement of a Florida home while a hurricane is coming. What more can I say? Fun, animal, monster, flick. I'm from Florida, so like I see a lot of alligators and shit, but definitely worth the watch. That movie's really good. Number 2, The Platform. If you guys haven't seen this movie, it's crazy. It's different from anything I've ever seen in my life. Basically, you sign up to go into this jail program, and there's floors. There's up to 300 floors, and there's a platform that passes through every floor with food. And people at the bottom don't really get as much food as you wish they did, and the people at the top just overuse their food. So it's like kind of a play on like society and how things work nowadays. So yeah, The Platform, definitely check that out. Number 1 for 2019, it's gonna be Us, another Jordan Peele film. This man is a genius, bro. This movie's fucking great, bro. It's what more can I say, bro? It's just if you haven't seen this movie, I don't know, you're missing the fuck out. Go check it out. Okay, my top 5 picks for 2020, which is the last year that I'm doing in this video. It's gonna be Gretel and Hansel. This is a little play on the children's story or book. You know what I'm saying? Hansel and Gretel. It's about the witch. They go into the house. She's trying to eat them. It's fucking crazy. So definitely worth the watch. And I think The Witch from I believe 2016, 2015. I don't remember what year it was in, but I think the director from The Witch made Gretel and Hansel. So definitely go watch that movie. Number 4, #Alive, another zombie movie. It's like almost like Train to Busan. Not as sad. I don't think not as good, but it's definitely worth the watch. Go check that out. Number 3, it's Host. It's about a group of friends on Zoom and some weird shit starts to happen. I know we've seen a lot of movies like this, Unfriended and all these, weird ass movies, but this one's actually really good. I'm not gonna lie, this one's actually decent. It's not that bad. So I'll say definitely go check that one out. Number 2, A Quiet Place 2. Not as good as the first, still really good, and it's worth the fucking watch. It's just something about that universe and those monsters just like intrigues me, and it actually shows us how the monsters get to the earth and stuff, and like insane. Go check that out, bro. For the last number 1 movie of 2019 2020 and the last movie of my whole pick list, The Invisible Man. Really great movie. This girl's boyfriend's with this psychopath, that you could say. I think you could call him a psychopath, and she's trying to get away from him, so she sneaks out when he's sleeping, and like he chases her, and people are thinking that she's going crazy because he has an invisible suit on and he's just making her look crazy. So like, go check that movie out. It's fucking great, and one of the better ones that came out in 2020, because we don't have that many good movies in 2020. But yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like and a comment. If you haven't already, subscribe and click the little notification bell to remind you when my videos will be coming out. Please, if you guys like this, drop a fucking like. I will do a 2000s top 10, top 50, my bad, horror movies of the 2000s, alright? Like, I will do it. So drop a like, drop a comment, share this video, bro. Show me your support. And yeah, guys, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys be safe out there, and peace.
I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration that made ladies sing the blues. I'm the spark that